Welcome to the Learning D2L podcast, where in each episode we look at best practices when using Desire2Learn and the various tools within the system. In this podcast, we're going to look at how to download or archive your grades from the Grades tool in Desire2Learn. The first thing we need to do is go to the Grades area by clicking on Assessment and then going to Grades. And then we need to be on the Enter Grades tab. So if you don't come in there, you need to click on it. And we want this Export button here right below the Enter Grades tab. We're going to select it. Now, the first selection here is a pull down. I don't have any groups or sections set up here, so I have no other options here. And then below that, the key field is going to be, by default, the org-defined ID. And in our instance, that's going to be the student ID number. If you actually don't want that on your grade report, you're going to have to download it. And then when you get into Excel, you can just delete that column if you don't want it. And then under grade values, you're going to have your points grade, which is how many points the student received on an assignment. The grade scheme is going to show the percentage. So if you want to also have the percentage, go ahead and select that. If not, you can deselect it. And then you have the option of first name, last name, email address. If you want these on there, then go ahead and select the ones that you want. Now on these items here, these 5 check boxes, it's going to try and remember what you did the last time. So when the first time you come in, you may get some different boxes. Probably none of them will be checked. From then on, you may have some that are pre-selected when you come in. And then if you want to download all the grades, just go ahead and have all the boxes checked if they are. If they are not checked, you can click on this box here and it will select all of them. You can also deselect anything. So if you don't want that final adjusted grade on there, you can deselect it. You can always delete these columns as well when you get into Excel. So once you're done, you can go ahead and export it as a CSV file, which is a comma separated value file. That will open in Excel, or you can just tell to go ahead and export it to Excel. And I'm going to go ahead and click on that button. It then gives me a link. This link, I can either right-click and download it by right-clicking and going to Save Link As. You may have a different option depending on your browser. Or you can just click on it, and it should go ahead and give you some options depending on your browser and your operating system. It may automatically download it, or it may give you an option to open it with a program. I'm going to go ahead and tell it to open with Excel. And here's the file that's been downloaded. Now my fake students here do not have a student ID number in the system, so that column is blank. And then I have last name, first name, and then my grade columns here. And that's all you need to do. You can then print that out.